So thank you, first of all, for the opportunity to talk today. I've been engaging with Pearl since the beginning of Hidden Gems, or just after I started doing this. And thank you for letting me talk today. So Hidden Gems is an afternoon and evening of cultural activities that is focused on a minority community or some minority communities in Lincolnshire. It's run 3 times now. And I'll go a little bit more in detail about what this is about. But first of all, I would like to just show a little bit where this is coming from. 2 of our colleagues in drama, Arya Madhavan and Shri Nair, have created in 2016 the Lincoln Diversity in the Arts Survey, which is mainly looking at drama, but it can apply to the cultural sector overall. And they just found that there was an overwhelming interest in viewing more diverse arts, but there were 3 main reasons why this wasn't happening and people weren't engaging with them. The main one being travel being a huge problem, the cost of these events, and the opportunity. And the opportunities, there were 3 different aspects. So the lack of connections of the people, the difficulty to attract audiences to these events, and then little monetary reward for the touring acts. So this is where I could really come in and do something about this. So what Hidden Gems does is bringing the local diversity to the fore, making it visible, basically. It's pushing back against the mainstream media narrative that we all know about Lincolnshire, especially in the wake of Brexit. And it's promoting really actively an activist agenda, which is part of my discipline of ethnomusicology, and more specifically applied ethnomusicology, which is part of it is promoting cultural change and increased social interaction. So this really fit in with the ideologies of Lincoln University when I got hired here just over 3 years ago. Thanks to my discipline, I have quite a few intercultural skills that have been developed. I'm also from another country, lived in several countries, speak different languages. So this has really helped the intercultural communication. But a really important point of this was the access to high quality facilities at University of Lincoln. Within these events, I've worked with over 21 different bodies, and that's not including within the university, but that's external bodies within Lincoln, Lincolnshire and UK International. Hidden Gems was a multi-sensory disciplinary experience, so there was something for everyone. There was performance and interactive exhibitions where people could walk around it, food and activities, very family friendly as well, and workshops, both for adults and children. Just a couple of photos. These were some musicians we invited for the first event, which was with the Eastern European communities. This was triggered by the Welcoming Voices project that Dominic Simmons created, and I decided to take it to the next level and create an interactive event. So these are 2 musicians who unfortunately are not from Lincolnshire, because we didn't manage to find any, but were from London and came up for the day. And we had some choirs from Boston and some poetry reading from Lincoln residents. And this was the one that happened in November, so just gone. This was an event with East and Southeast Asian communities. On the left, you see an erhu player from, a Chinese erhu player from Nottingham. And on the right, you see actually 2 of my music students who collaborated with fashion students. The fashion students for a whole semester created these outfits. So 12 fashion students with 12 students were paired up with 12 students with East and Southeastern ethnicities or heritage within the university, and created these costumes based on where these students were from. So it created a really nice collaborative experience, engaging the students with the event. The editions have been real successes. In 2017, we sold out. In 2019, with the Arabic edition, we sold out as well. And in 2019, we changed our formula so that we wouldn't sell out. And so we were able to accommodate more people, and it was still just as successful, which was fascinating. And I must say that this is without publicizing it like crazy. This is just through the community and the co-production of the community with the communities. The word gets around and people participate. We've had fantastic feedback, both by white British residents and by people from the minority communities. Some of them saying that it felt like being at home for the first time since they moved to Lincoln. Some of them saying that they discovered an instrument they'd never seen before, and that it was a great pleasure to be part of it. So basically, this has been a successful model using co-creation between the 2, between us and the communities, and has really generated high levels of engagement both in the minority and British communities. Thank you very much.